I love this. This was the only time that I've heard LiSA up to this point. I did a reaction for my community supporting the channel last year, I think, on this song. Crazy banger with her, with Felix from Stray Kids. I love Felix too. But today we are going on a deep study adventure with LiSA. Shout out to my community that organizes. Have an amazing community supporting the channel who are really, kind of helping me pick everything that I do these days. And they wanted me to do a LiSA study. So I'm doing a 5-song LiSA study of only first takes. I love first takes as a first impression to really get to know an artist. Here's how it's going to go down. This full 5-song bundle is for those of you supporting the channel. And the link to it is already done. If you're seeing this on YouTube, it's down in the description and the top pinned post. But I'm going to share a couple of them here with you all on YouTube. The ones that are going on YouTube are Gurenge, as well as Catch the Moment. And then the full 5-song bundle will also include Akeboshi, as well as Saikai, and as well as Homura. And I've been a vocal coach for 26 years. I'm a multi-instrumentalist music producer. I'm going to talk about it from all angles, but with these first takes, what I love the most is I really get to break down the vocals. And this is a singer that is worthy of a deep vocal study. So we're going to get into it. Let's get right onto the music. I've got so much research my crew did for me for this one here. Let me just read a little bit about our first song, and then we're going to jump into the music. The first song is Gurenge, and Gurenge. What is this one about? Gurenge means crimson lotus flower, a lotus that blooms out of the mud. It's the opening of Demon Slayer, and LiSA wrote this lyric herself about Tanjiro, an ordinary, gentle kid who loses everything and has to find a reason to become strong. Fans read the mud as grief and the bloom as the choice to keep going. Oh, I love that meaning. For the millions of people, this song is Demon Slayer and the song that made them LiSA fans. Fun fact, composed by singer-songwriter Kayoko Kusano with LiSA's own lyrics, it became the first single by any female artist in Japan history to pass 1 million digital downloads on Oricon chart. Wow. And topped Billboard's Japan year-end anime chart. The first take is episode 5 of the entire channel. Whoa! One of the performances that put the show on the map. Let's go. What an intro. Okay, that's really cool. So this song is kind of like a rising out of the, become strong, rise out of the mud. All right, here we go. LiSA, Gurenge, first take. I love the first takes. There's such a raw kind of experience of the artist. And we've got 5 of them today. By the way, like I said, the link's already done in the description if you're seeing this now. So here we go. There she is.
なんか、すごいいろんなことが今年あったじゃないですか。で、なんか今年のいいエンドが待ってるじゃないですか。
そうだね。
なんかすごい報われた感じがします。
そうだね。それも含めてやろう。
そうですね。それをここに。
She seems pretty calm relatively. Oh, here she's getting it. Okay. By the way, I love this. Like, anytime you perform, you need to kind of clear, almost like Neo in the Matrix. You got to get in the artistic mindset.
はい。いきます。
Like she just did there. Like, get centered. It's a Neumann U87.
いきます。
Microphone, amazing mic.
強くなれる理由を知った
This is gonna be fun. I'm already getting goosebumps, you guys. Oh God. A lot of power in her voice. That texture. Wow. Explosive. That flip, that, whoa. These chords are so emotional. Oh my God. Oh, hear that depth? This is gonna be fun. I love that chord. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a singer. I'm so excited to meet her today. Everybody's been like we have to get to LiSA. So I get it. I totally get it. Oh, okay. First impressions real quick. Let me just say, first of all, this has those like emotional chords. I'll break them down a little bit as we go, but the harmony, the harmonic foundation, the chord progression underneath it, it's got such emotional turmoil that kind of fits the concept of this, like the Gurenge, the crimson lotus flower that blooms out of the mud, and this concept of a gentle kid who loses everything and has to find a reason to become strong, like that idea. Notice the expressive, like the emotional angst in her voice, right? It's so, everything is dialed into the expression with her. It's very raw and vulnerable. She has a lot of range in her voice, and I don't just mean pitch range, but I mean like tone quality range. The attacking, strong, brassy, biting sounds, the sort of airflowy, husky sounds, the flipping, the flipping from low to high, from brassy voice to windy voice. I'll get into all that more, but she is such a vessel for expression with her voice. Oh my God. I like that. So emotional. Whoa! Do you hear that flip into her head voice there? Gorgeous. I love this melody here. I love this. That melody, that's the hook. Oh my God, that sustain, that straight tone into vibrato. Oh, I am going to be emotionally drained by the end of this study. I know it. I just, an artist like this, like I talk about this a lot in my reactions, because I feel like, like I said, I've been teaching for 26 years. Hold on, let me just introduce myself real quick before I start digging into your favorite artist's amazing singing, okay? This is my website here. I have an awesome team of teachers that teach under my tutelage here in the Manhattan, Tri-State, Philadelphia area. They care as deeply about singing and the voice and artistry as I do. We do, so if you're looking for a vocal coach, hit us up. We also are really a lot of we teach a lot online right now too. So I'll put that down in the description. And I've been teaching for 26 years. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. I play, all sorts of things. I've been a producer as well. So I talk about music from all different angles when I react. And so when I talk about vocals on YouTube, I like to use I use this little chart here because singing is kind of an abstract thing. We all love singing, but it's like, how do you talk about it? How do you break it down? How do you understand what an artist is doing that's making it, why is it hitting you so hard? Why does some artists just rip your heart out? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? And that's what my job is. Like, I celebrate all the things that artists are doing to make you love them. That's my channel is really about. So when you break down singing using this, it helps you understand that. And if we think about her singing so far, I'm going to give you my halfway first song of assessment, okay? She has a lot of what I call dynamic tone quality contrast in her singing. And what that means is that sometimes she's very big and bop, 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 very brassy, very metallic, very trumpety in her tone, which we get through lots of vocal closure and lots of thickening of the thyroarytenoid muscle, if you want to nerd out with me. She also just immediately flips into like a light, intimate, introspective, sort of windy tone at times. Back and forth, very dynamic, very, it's very strong choices, very juxtaposed vocal choices, at least so far in this song. She is using some grit. See the grit up there? Those sort of textured, creaky door sounds we can do with our voice. I won't explain a whole lot about how to do that, but she's using all of the stuff in the triangle. She's bouncing around, right? Vibrato right there. She has a beautiful vibrato. She just right there did a straight tone and then put a little vibrato on it. That's that's like the wiggle in the voice, right? And then over where it says intervals, that's really about ornamentation and decoration. And she's moving around the notes. So what you do is instead of singing ba ba ba, as a pop singer, you'll go ba ba ba. You do like little extra ornamentation. She's got all of that going on in her singing, and she is a dynamic singer. Listen, I want you to hear that note again. And look at how emotional she is. She's not just doing all that singing stuff like, let me show you my voice. It's about what she's singing about. Look at how emotionally invested she is. Let's go. You hear that vibrato come in at the end? If singing were Olympics, that would be one of the hardest moves to do. Outside of like, yeah, all the crazy riffing stuff, that's really hard to do too. Or operatic high notes maybe. The straight tone to vibrato on a big, brassy, belted sound, it's hard. It's really hard. Try it. And that's all the vocal stuff. I mean, this song is so beautiful. See that breath in? Empty secrets. Notice her phrasing there. Da, da, da. She was kind of breathing at times she didn't need to. Why? For expression. It's like she's angsty, like it's almost like the emotion kind of kicked in into the phrasing choice, right? Watch for that. See right there? She's stopping and starting the phrasing. And what does that do expressively? It's almost like panting or like, I don't know, I just wanted to. It's kind of like that in the singing world, right? Oh my God, I love this song too. I have goosebumps already 3 times. Everyone desires happiness. That chord, she's a killer. Oh. That's called vertical mixing when you flip up like that. I call it in my studio. Ba 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 ba. Brass to wind. Like a really quick snap. Again, really hard to do. Then right back into it. Notice her head position right here. When you belt high notes, you want to tilt back a little bit because you need to keep your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Your mouth has to be like a trumpet. If your head is too down, it almost pushes you into your head mix a little bit. Watch. See that? And then that vibrato. That E to D, that's such a cool part of the song. I have to hear that chorus one more time. I love this song. God, you guys are killing me with these songs. It's like that flat six. I love it. This chord, I'm a sucker for this chord progression. If you're in a minor key, we're in E minor here. Let me make sure my piano's on sometimes. Oh, good, it's on. Okay. So if they're doing C, so that's like C to D to E minor. And it's like flat 6 to flat 7 to a minor 1. That is such an emotional chord progression. And this melody over top of it. Oh. Everybody desires happiness.
Ah.
Yeah! There, hear that growl? She's a killer. Let's go. See, I already have the melody in my ear. This is my first time hearing this song. Right? E minor, C, D. I am so grateful for you guys. Like, this is such a treat for me. I talk about it every time I react to a new Japanese artist. Like, I love the Japanese music scene so much. I love the complexity. I love the raw singing. I love the sophisticated poetry and the lyrics. I love the humility and vulnerability of the artist. I mean, come on. Ah! This is so fun. By the way, this is how I get songs these days. I have an amazing community, as I said, supporting the channel, and they request songs. Look at, for this month already, we have 82 J-pop artists and Japanese artists that have been requested. Utaite Bundle, Aimee. Oh, she's coming up this month. And we also do bundle studies too, where you can request. And I want to see how many Japanese artists. We have 17 of Volpus. Is that Volpus Carter? Is that how you say that? We have more Yorushika Minami we checked out recently. Anyway, if you want to influence what I check out and join my amazing, I have an awesome community of very supportive, high vibrating people. It's a very safe place to recommend songs and be yourself, and and it's how I get my songs. That's how we got here. So thank you guys for this is making my day, getting to break down such an incredible artist like this today. Okay, we've got our next song we're going to check out. This is Catch the Moment, and this will be the last one I'll do here for you all on YouTube. What's this song about? This is the theme of the Sword Art online movie, Ordinary Scale. LiSA's lyrics are about the fear that the present is slipping past you. See, it's like concepts like this in contemporary commercial music in the Japanese scene. It's like, it's not just lighthearted, it's like sophisticated lyrical concepts. The fear that the present is slipping past you and deciding to grab the moment anyway, doubts and all. Fans love it as the Seize the Now anthem of the SAO universe. Sword Art Online, okay. Means now, what's it mean? It's a song that fans put on when they need to stop overthinking and just move. God, I need to put this song on a lot already. I'm going to need this song for myself. Written by LiSA. She wrote this one, cool, with the music by Tomoya Tabuchi, the bassist and songwriter of the rock band Unison Square Garden. We're studying other, Japanese rock bands too on the channel. So many amazing Japanese artists to break down. One of her longest running writing partnerships. This came out in 2017 and it hit Oricon Top 5. Okay, so it's about seizing the now. It's like Carpe Diem. Live in the moment. Catch the moment. I get it. This is a long 7-minute song. Wow. I still have that da-da. I still have in my head. Da, 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 da. See, it's a catchy hook, right?
いいですか？
いつでも。
はい。
I love that these are just with piano too. Oh, and there's guitar. I mean, it's like organic instruments. I mean.
僕の声が響いた時に始まる
It's like she's crying.
命のリミット、心臓がカウントしてる。叶えても叶えても終わらない願い。
Brassy power.
汗をかいて走った世界の秒針
Look at these lyrics.
いつか止まった僕を置いてゆく。あと何回君と笑えるの。
I love her vibrato.
試してるんだ僕を Catch the moment.
She gives so much in her singing. She gives so much to the expression. Beautiful.
2, 3, 4.
Ah!
そっと吐き出すため息を吸い込んだ後悔は苦い味残して、いつもなんで肝心なこと言えないまま次の朝しか顔出してる。
These lyrics.
嫌になった運命をライブで切り刻んでもう一度、
Wow.
やり直したら君に出会えた。
Ah, interesting chord there.
僕の声が響いた時に始まる命のリミット、心臓がカウントしてる。叶えても叶えても終わらない願い。汗をかいて
C5.
走った世界の秒針はいつか止まった僕を置いてゆく。あと何回君と笑えるの。試してるんだ僕を Catch the moment.
So it started with that ba-da, 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 ba-ba. That melody again, sticky hooks. These hooks are so catchy. Such earworms. Ohrwurm, is that what we say in German? This song, okay, we're like at 3. Oh my god, we were like 3 minutes and it felt like that was just the end of like the first chorus. I think we started with a chorus, right? Like a cappella vocal chorus start. Wait. I just want to hear that start again because I think it was the, wasn't it? Look at her getting into expressive, you know? She's getting into expressive moment. Whenever I teach, like I've taught a lot of musical theater over the years, and I tell students when they go in to audition for a show, take a minute, get yourself centered, stand where you're going to stand, look down, get into the expressive ideas, the mind's eye visualizing what you're about to sing about. Open your eyes, go. That's what she does. Yeah, it starts with the chorus. Yeah. Oh my God. Beautiful. Notice, like, she has an incredible amount of power. When she sings big, she sings with a lot of what's called subglottic air pressure. You know, the glottis is the space between the vocal folds, and sub is under, and it's pressure against the vocal folds. She has a lot of air pressure. And what does that do? It's like, it's angsty, it's emotional, it's like, it's strong, it's committed, it's, you know, there's a real commitment to expression. And both of these two songs that she sang are really powerfully expressive. Yeah, it's like, and again, this is a case study in the sophistication of the Japanese music scene. You know, like these types of sophisticated lyrics would not, are not the normal thing that's at the top charts in the States. It's just not the way it works, And I love that. I love that. I've spent way too much money on my music education to not get to use it in these reactions. And I get to use all of that I have and some I don't have in these reactions to Japanese artists. It's such a trip.
試してるんだ僕を Catch the moment
This pianist is amazing.
一個幸せを数えるたびに
Read the lyrics.
変わっていく未来に怯えて
Makes me fearful.
しまうけど愛情の種を大切に育てよ分厚い雲もやがて突き破るから君の声が響いた僕の
See?
全身を通って心臓のドアをノックしてる臆病でも開けちゃうんだよ
So sophisticated.
信じたいから
Right ah vowels. Great.
何もないと思ったはずの足元にいつか深く確かな根を生やす嵐の夜が来たとしても
killing me.
揺らいだりはしない何度でも追いついたり追い越したり
There's a bridge. Bridge, bridge, bridge.
君が不意に分かんなくなって息をしたタイミングが合うだけで嬉しくなったりして
Wow, what a bridge.
集めた1秒を永遠にしていけるかな
Let's go, Lisa. So she did that straight tone to vibrato thing I was talking about earlier, but this time she put a little bit of what's called false chord grit on it. False chord grit is like the grit that rock singers use. Yeah, it's like where you get, so what you do is you cinch the pharynx, which is the space above the larynx a little bit, and you bring the sidewall mucosal membrane thing, your false chords, into the stream of air, and then they start vibrating in addition to your normal vocal folds. And that's how rock singers do it. And you can do it in all sorts of ways. I won't get too much into it now, but she is such a coordinated vocalist. It's like she's built all of these amazing tools for singing, and then she uses them emotionally. There's such a generosity of expression in her singing. Like it's like she gives to these songs a lot. That bridge, oh my God, what a bridge on this. Notice she really revved it up. She was already emotionally invested, but in the bridge, she just like ripped her heart open. We're still in the second chorus now. At 4 minutes in. Wow. This is a bridge. Look at, I chased after you, caught up to you. Sometimes I lost sight of who you are. Take these words in. Everything she's doing vocally that's emotive is tethered to what she's saying. That's great singing. Time after time, I've chased after you, caught up to you. Oh my God, look at that lyric. Just having our breaths match up fills me with delight. That's what I mean. What a gorgeous lyric writing. And she co-wrote this. Beautiful. This pianist has such a gentle touch. Beautiful.
僕の声が響いた時に始まる命のリミット心臓がガンとしてる
Feel that?
叶えても叶えても終わらない願い
She had to gather herself. I just... Wow. Again.
Capture the moment.
What a star. I mean, come on. Come on. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I have loved music my whole life. I've loved singing my whole life, and I still get excited every time that I hear an artist do what she's doing here, which is just the thing of it is there's a selflessness to it. And actually, my name of my vocal method before I kind of changed it was The Selfless Art of Singing, which is what it's all about, you know, being an artist, a true high-level artist. It's not about you as much as it's about the song that's trying to come through you and you being a servant to that expression. Can't you feel that with her? Like 100%. That moment, she almost was a little too emotionally invested. She had to like gather herself. And wasn't that a beautiful moment of the performance? Singing is a live performance art, right? And we're human beings. We're not robots, you know? So it's like there's real stuff that happens. And it's, God, I don't know if I have enough emotional space left to do 3 more of these, guys. What are you doing to me? All right, so we're going to go on now and check out Akeboshi, Saikai, and then we're going to close with Homura now. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Like I said before, the full study is already done. The link is in the description as well as the top pin post. I invite you to come over and check things out. This is my J-pop, J-rock collection over here. If you want to come peruse it, we got a bunch of things in here. So I'll put the link to that down in the description. I'll put also a link to my Japanese artist, my J-pop, J-rock list here. You can see the LiSA study that they worked on right there. Thank you, everybody who put together this list. I'll put a link to the Discord down there. I'll also put a link to the app so you can see how that works. I'm so proud of this app. My team's been working so hard on building it. You can also click on my schedule to see every Friday I'm doing a Japanese artist study. Like right after this, I'm reacting to Yorushika from my community over on Patreon, as well as Vocaloid Wowaka. We've started with some Vocaloid. We got a crew who's really into Vocaloid, and I'm just so blown away by that wild world of music and vocal sounds and all that. So you're cordially invited to come join the party. Links to everything are down in the description. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I'll see you in my next one. All right, everybody.